Hi, my name is Alexandra and welcome to my studio. So, if you've seen my dragon lore design out there, or if you made it, I just wanted to make this video as a kind of like quick overlook of the whole experience and the pattern, and to show you my final finished sample in Mountain Dragon. So I'm wearing right here. So I'm so excited about this because I'm so happy with the whole with the whole experience. Beautiful collaboration with La Bien-Aimée. So it was basically one of the best collaboration I ever had. How smooth and wonderful it went. They came up with amazing fade sets, and it's kit of 4 skeins of decay weight, and so we come up with the different dragons. So the one you see behind me is a sea dragon. This is my mountain dragon. So we've done dune dragon and celestial dragon, and those two I actually in Paris so flew there. So I'm so happy with the kind of like how it was received by knitting community, and also how wonderful people kind of like challenge themselves in making those little elements that I put on the end of each end of a shawl. So those tassels made of real leather, and I had a tutorial how to make it, video tutorial and photo tutorial, and people have done it and they did amazing job. So I was in awe. So let me show you this sample first. So this is a mountain dragon, and this is the last one of the samples that I've done, and I made a finishing techniques video with this particular sample. I used this sample for that, and I love the colors. It's think of misty mountains of far away, so a dragon who lives there. So it's something kind of like, again, misty mountains. So that's why we call it mountain dragon. So decay weight, heavier than my previous design, so it keeps the shape. Actually, it made blocking much easier. So the whole design takes 4 skeins of decay weight. We did a fade, so it's really nicely faded. And in the pattern, I actually describe line by line when to introduce a new fade, new color, because it's very 3-dimensional texture. So you can see here. See how like they all overlap. And what it does, it's actually if you use just any fading formula, maybe you have your favorite one. If you start introducing just randomly on a random row of stitch pattern new color, it may not be visible. So that's why it took me quite a few tryouts to find the perfect spot where to start fading. So you can see here, it's introducing a new color. So that's why the whole pattern is actually color coded in 4 different colors. So so every time I introduce the new color, it's marked in a different ink. So just to kind of like for you to make it easier to navigate. So, and of course, it could be done with in solid color as well. It would look beautiful. So the whole piece is a triangle, and you work with US 3 needles up to here, and then you switch to 1 because we need really nice and firm edging at the top. And each end, as I said, it has magnetic snap, and I'll show you why if you didn't see this design before. And it's got leather tassels. So it's a whole story about this sample, and last minute I changed the tassels because of the previous ones I was matching to the yarn, and I think I did a beautiful job matching, but they were turned out to be kind of dull. And so I decided kind of unexpectedly to go with just 3 shades of gray silver leather. So it's like pewter, bright silver, and a light color leather, and it looks better. So it's actually came out better than me trying to pick up like this kind of like a mauve pink from the yarn itself. So the reason why you need them, you see how it's the magnetic snaps and tassel. So of course you can wear it around your neck. And the way I do it, I just stretch it out. I start bringing ends together, and you see it drapes beautifully on its own. Just let it do its thing. And then you just wrap it around your neck, pull it up, and you see the edging is so beautiful and three-dimensional. And then you just snap magnets here. And here you have tassels that kind of anchors the piece down, and it gives you kind of like additional focal point. So you have so much texture. It's very dragony, but it also has this additional texture of leather, which makes it more interesting, I think. And of course, magnetic snaps makes everything really kind of easy, and they're not like, they don't look very obnoxious. So they unless you actually pay close attention, you don't notice them. Or also the way you can wear it, and this is one of my favorite ways of wearing it, I actually just kind of put it on one shoulder, and it looks like I'm wearing dragon hide. And I just kind of like wrap it around, and I snap it on the side. So I have those tassels hanging on one side, and this piece just kind of like wrap around my shoulder. So it looks like I'm wearing dragon hide. It shows off texture and the yarn beautifully. And it also kind of like, it makes it, it's actually, you wear it almost as a garment, not accessory. So it's really, the decay weight gives you this ability that is, because it's heavier. And it's also kind of breaks like diagonally the figure, which is always very flattering. So I love that. I love wearing it this way. So especially when you are at the fiber event somewhere. And sometimes, as you know, when you shop or you like at any fiber event, it just gets so hot. So this way you showing off beautiful work, beautiful yarn, but at the same time you're comfortable. So I recommend to do that. So I made actually extra tassels here, and I'm just again, if you haven't seen it, the pattern has a layout how to make those little floral elements. And you can just cut it out. You don't need any special tools to make those tassels. So nothing. It's just like you just need all you have to do is pick up leather, which is kind of like a more or less flexible. So you can cut it with scissors. So you don't have to buy any special tools. And you need glue. I stitch it on my sewing machine. I don't have it's not like a specific machine for leather, just good quality sewing machine, but you don't even have to stitch it. You can just glue pieces together. So just extra step. And I have a video tutorial, and I will link it below this, how to make this and how to do finishing technique on this. So I try to do as many video tutorials as I can, just to help out with like specialty elements and techniques. So leather tassels, very easy. I mean, it's easier than you think. So possible. This is what left from my shawl. So this is just to give you an idea. So 4 skeins of decay, that's what is left. So right here. And so what I used, I have just a special pouch just for this design. So you need two sets of US 3, and one is I have like in 32-inch long, and then I have 47, just because as you progress knitting your piece, it gets wider and you need more room to put stitches on your needle. So just for those purposes, you have to have 2 sets of US 3 and 40 or 47 inch long US 1. So, and that's just for this part, because you want it to be very nice and firm. Like you need to have like a nice border at the top. And I also, what else you need is magnetic snaps. They're very easy to find. And I also specified how many stitch markers you need, because, and I used for this design like those like fun one stars. And I just like to coordinate my stitch markers so they all kind of like at least from the same color family or style family. So that's why I specified in my pattern. So yeah, and let me show you the pattern itself. So how many stitch markers? You need 22. So the pattern itself is very detailed. I'll take you step by step through the whole process, plus video tutorials online, plus photo tutorial here. And I think it's total of 11 pages. So again, I'm just trying to be thorough. So I hope you like it. I'm really happy with this design. And just to tell you a little secret, I'm planning on designing Dragon Lord 2. So that's coming up at some point. So I already know exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm still debating on the color of the yarn. So more exciting designs are coming up, and I hope you like it. Sign up for my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye.